Hi guys, so this is the video that I promised. This is going to be the weekly challenge video, the first one. I'm calling it the weekly challenge because I don't have an official name for it. Maybe the weekly challenge will work, but if you have a name suggestion, leave it in the comments below. These videos will normally be 1 to 4 minutes long, but this video will be a little bit longer just because I'm going to explain why I'm doing this video, what the video is going to entail, and all of that. So I will be giving you the challenge at the end, I promise. So what started this weekly challenge that I'm deciding to do is that I was getting out of debt. I still am getting out of debt, and I was working on my finances, and certain areas like the clutter in my house wasn't as bad because I wasn't spending money on all the stuff I didn't need, and stuff like that was doing great. But my social life, me eating healthy, and me just having stuff to do was really suffering because of the budget. So I decided that I needed to focus on that, and in some ways I did, and then in some ways I didn't. And so what happened was I started making lists and then losing the lists and then remaking lists of all the stuff that I wanted to do to make my life better and make it easier and less stressful. And I never did any of it. So just like I'm doing with my budgeting, I decided to film it in weekly challenges, so I had a time limit to get it done, and I'm filming it to hold myself accountable. And so I'm hoping that by sharing it, just like my budgeting, you guys will be inspired. Maybe you guys can also do the weekly challenges. I really hope you do the weekly challenges because I know that it will better your life as well. Not all of the challenges may fit your life, and that's fine if you don't want to do them, or if you want to do them in a weird order, if you come in not on the first one. So all of that's fine, but I do want you to do them. I think that they'll be really helpful for you. So the first week, the first challenge is going to start today, Sunday, when this video is going up, and I will post new videos every single Sunday. I'm not going to have a strict time limit for myself to post a video at a certain time, but it will be sometime on Sunday. The weekly challenge video will be going up, and it's going to have one weekly challenge, and you'll have till next Sunday to complete it. And I really hope that you do it. Now, you can tweak it to yourself, but I'll kind of explain how I'm going to do it. And I'm thinking this is how I'm going to do it. So for now, this is how I'm going to say I'm going to do it. I'm going to go on my Instagram stories and share with you how the challenge is going throughout the week, when I'm doing it, how I'm doing it, spread out. This is not a challenge that's going to take a long amount of time. None of them are supposed to be challenges that's going to take a bunch of time to do. Now, obviously, some of them is just going to depend on you and what you're doing, how much of whatever it is you have. So it is kind of up to you, but I'm hoping that the biggest, longest challenge will take you max 10 minutes a day. That's kind of my goal, but most of them should take less than that. Some of them you might be able to knock out in like 20 minutes during the week. I don't know. So again, it's going to be up to you. This week's challenge is going to be cleaning out your email. Now, again, I don't want this to take a long time. I personally have like 7 emails. Every time I went to a school or a company, I would get an email and they let you keep them, and I never sorted them out. So what's happened is every week I go through and I just go delete, 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 and I delete all of these emails that I never use. So we're not sorting out the emails this week. If you have time and you want to do that, that's great, but that's not what I'm going to do. This week, what I'm going to do is, instead of just deleting the emails, I am going to unsubscribe from all the emails that I get that I don't want. So things like clothing stores that I've signed up for that, although I shop at, I'm really trying to save money, so I don't shop at very often. I can just go online and re-sign up, or I don't know, just look for codes online if I really need a piece of clothing. So unsubscribe from those. Unsubscribe to magazine subscriptions that keep asking me if I want to resubscribe to them. No, I don't. Unsubscribe. So that's the goal. I know that there are some services that you can do this really quickly, so that is up to you if you want to use them. I don't have all their names, so that's something you're going to have to figure out if you know how to do it, but there are services out there. For me, I'm going to go through during the week, and instead of during the day when I would just go through and delete those emails, I'm going to unsubscribe. And I know that throughout the week, I'm going to have less and less emails. I also am going to try, other than unsubscribing, is I'm just going to kind of see what's in there and if I even need the emails anymore. So my main inbox, I'm going to go through and delete everything. I'm going to go through all my emails, and after unsubscribing, if there's stuff that I still need, great, I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to get rid of all the emails that I no longer need that I have opened or that I haven't opened if I don't need to unsubscribe from that service, if it's from a person from a long time ago. I know the other day I found something about a job offer freshman year of college. I don't need that anymore. I don't need that email, so that email is going to go. So that's kind of the challenge this week. The link is below, or not the link, my Instagram handle is below. You guys can just go ahead, search it in Instagram, and go ahead and follow me, and I will be posting on my stories how I'm doing on the challenge throughout the week. Now, I did start it this morning before I posted this video. I'm going to be honest, I had some time this morning, so I just went ahead and went through my emails for the day. So I have already started, but you guys have from the moment you see this video until the next video comes out. If you don't do it, you can always do it later, but I really want to give like that time limit of a week to do this challenge. So I don't care how you do it, if you want to do it all at once or throughout the week at a certain amount of time, just go through your email, unsubscribe, delete stuff that you don't need, go through all your emails, don't sort them unless you really want to. That's it. That's the goal of this week's challenge, is not having to spend that time going through and deleting emails, not having that time of going through emails you don't need, not having the stress of dealing with those or the temptation of buying the products because there's a sale. So just go ahead and unsubscribe from everything that you don't need, that you don't want, or that you don't like, or that's something that's going to be tempting you. So I will see you guys next week for another weekly challenge. Bye!